Hi everybody, this is Rich Formidoni, Technology Product Manager for Korg USA. We're here at Chuck Levin's Washington Music Center and we're demonstrating the Kronos music workstation. I'm just going to show you a few things about it. As you guys have seen the demos, you know that the 9 Synth Engines is definitely the biggest and coolest feature of Kronos. So I'm going to give you a little guided tour. So the first one that I'm going to play for you is our grand piano. This is SGX1. And this is an acoustic piano engine that plays large, unlooped sample libraries directly from an internal solid-state drive. Now, as part of this, we have 32 different piano types, and they're listed right here. And what these are variations on the 2 grand piano libraries that are stored on the solid-state drive. The second of 9 is EP1, and this is our electric piano engine. What we're doing here is we're recreating tine and reed-based electric pianos. So we've got some very popular and familiar kind of tones. This is a tine-based electric piano. I can turn on and off a cabinet model, and I can play with a genuine Vox wah. Popular phaser. And the next engine that we've got will be familiar to some of you. This is our CX3 tone wheel organ. So here we have drawbars that we can control using the physical sliders on Kronos. My favorite parameter is the stop phase. You can decide where the horn or rotor stop spinning in position to the mic. We also give you control over percussion. So very, very tweakable. There's lots of fun things you could do with the original that we've emulated here, such as this. It's for those frustrated organ players who don't have a pitch bend joystick but always wanted one. We've also had some fun with artists helping us develop sounds for this. Tom Coster has been great with helping us get some great organ tones out of CX3. And John Novello of Niacin has also been absolutely instrumental in getting some great sounds. So our next synth engine is the Poly 6. one thing the Poly 6 was always extremely good at was playing string sound. In addition to the string sounds and pads, it also does some really killer basses. There's always a drum track right there ready to add a quick little rhythmic groove and add some expression to what you're doing. This is a really, really haunting Poly 6 sound. I'm a big fan of this. Moving the joystick, adjusting the ribbon, tweaking some knobs, you'll always get a musical reaction. It's an analog modeling synthesizer. You can create just about any sound you want with it. All right. Our next synth engine, this is one of my favorite ones, the MS-20. So you can hear as the filter sweeps, you almost get sort of a formant quality going there. This is a cool one. A lot of people that are after the MS-20 and the MS series of synthesizers are looking for very aggressive, almost gritty kind of tones out of them that they can use for dubstep or all kinds of electronic music. We actually have a patch panel here, and this reacts like the real thing would. So I can make a patch here. I'll take my modulation generator, which is just like an LFO, patch it to the sample and hold, then patch the sample and hold into a filter cutoff. So years of experimentation just in this one display. Another synth engine here. This is AL1. AL1 is an analog modeling synth for today. With the MS-20 and the Poly 6, we look back, we look towards the vintage years of Korg, and AL1 looks forward. If I had to use one word to describe AL1, it would probably be massive. The polyphony is massive, the sound is massive, the capability is massive. And here is a sound that has two instances of AL1. This is two notes of polyphony being used. There's a lot you can do with just one key in AL1. In fact, I have another cool demonstration of that. A couple more AL1 sounds to demonstrate its versatility. Here's a neat lead sound. A nice octave there when you pull the joystick down. So every kind of synth sound that you would want to have covered is covered 3 different ways with these different analog modeling synths. The next one is Mod 7. This is the deepest synth engine within Kronos, hands down. So what this is is variable phase modulation. What's that, Rich? Well, variable phase modulation is a technology very similar to frequency modulation. So we've got some very, very popular synths from the 80s and 90s that use this technology and are still known for it today. And what we've done is we've taken a new spin on this. This is a great lead sound. So you can, using that frequency modulation, which is usually tied to the vector joystick, yeah, the left and right panning is there. You can really make it roar by moving some of these parameters around. Here's one more cool sound with Mod 7. All right. The next synth engine is STR1. This is our plucked string physical modeling engine. So STR1 is really, really powerful and very flexible, and it's a fun new way to create with sound. And, of course, it goes beyond what any string could physically do in the real world. You know, we're playing 8 stereo velocity layers in one sound. It's far beyond what most other sample playback engines are capable of doing. And with that in mind, we have some really beautiful sounds to take advantage of it. Brass and woodwind sounds in here are incredible. We've got some natural gestures like the glissando, and there's quite a few of those in here. Here's a saxophone. So you've got the little doit and the fall. Variety of trumpets, such as this growling one. Keyboard. And we've got not only the choir, we've got the flutes and the violins. Sounds. We also have some terrific new clav samples. Now the nice thing is, I can actually dial out the room ambience. Now we hear just the dry kit. Now that's just the room. So you get to decide on the mix of ambience that you want.